Alright, my rad tech hopeful, listen up, because apparently the Arrt thinks we're not just here to blast photons into meat suits. We're also supposed to know how not to violate people's rights. Crazy, I know. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Darby. I'm the Unhinged X-Ray School teacher, and I teach very snarky and unhinged X-Ray school, and I am doing a project where I teach you every specification of the Arrt from the horse's mouth, so you better listen up. Today we're talking about consent, and not the fun kind. This is the paperwork, signatures, verbal agreements, and awkward-ass conversation kind. Informed consent, ah yes, the gold standard. Informed consent is when you sit your patient down and explain the what, why, the how, and all of the potential oopsies that the exam may encounter. Hi ma'am, I'm about to shove you into the CT donut of doom. Here's what it does, what could go wrong, and why you shouldn't move unless you want your scan to look like a Picasso painting. The patient has to actually understand this for it to be valid. Which is fun because half the time they nod politely and look at you as if you just offered them Parmesan cheese on their pasta, but legally, you gave them the info. Check. Oral consent, aka I don't feel like writing shit down. This is when your patient just straight up says yes. Example, hey Mr. Johnson, I'm gonna take your chest x-ray. And he's like, cool, blast me daddy. Boom, that's oral consent. Just remember, it's not written. You better hope no one sues your ass later because it's basically your word against a lawyer's wet dreams. Implied consent, ooh, this one's my favorite. This is the patient didn't say yes, but they didn't run out of the room screaming either. Example, alright, we're gonna x-ray your hand. And the patient plops their hand on the detector without a word. Congrats, you got implied consent. Fine, just do your little dumb scan and let me go home. But remember, implied consent does not apply to invasive shit. You can't just be like, well, they walked in here, so I thought I could stick a catheter in them. That's how you end up in court, babes. The big takeaway, consent is not optional. It's not like extra sauce at Taco Bell. It's the whole goddamn law. So whether it's written, oral, or implied, cover your ass. Because the Arrt loves to test this shit. And lawyers love when you forget. Alright, that's it. Patients' rights matter, consent matters. And if you forget that, enjoy your lawsuit, Jessica. And don't forget to find the cheat sheet for today.